Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Season 2 on the Ripple server. So, Season 2. Here we are. Where did I start? Right. I started off here in the swamp. I found a small island that looked relatively safe with not too much around. Far enough away from the witch hut over there that the witch won't come and kill me. And just started bed. Got some spruce tree growing here, which is about time I chop down because I usually replant them each time so that I will have wood. And in early game, don't have the bone meal to grow them with bone meal. So this way, knock them down, pick up the saplings, plant them again, and then however long it takes, soon there'll be yet another tree. Oh, wrong block. Let's do this. It's a very exciting video. Would you like chopping down trees? Is this tree going to go on forever? No, it's finished. Oh, fall off. Right, let's get in the middle, spiral down. Quickly. Come on, quick. And that is the end of this tree. Don't need it here anymore. And it clutters up the place. Did I actually pick up everything? Right, okay, yep. So this was my starting place. I've probably still got a bit of junk in here. Nothing overly exciting. Right, so one of the first things I did, of course, was go down to make a beautiful strip mine. So I came down here. Oh, mob somewhere. Hopefully it's lit up. Came down here, stripped out, left some stuff here that I'll have to come back with my fortune axe and chop that. Then as soon as I had the diamonds, up, I went in here and created a, whatever we call it, enchanting table, so I could get some enchants. Oh yeah, lapis, got some bits here that are still here. Oh, short gold, I need to take that with me. Let's take some redstone. Forgot how many useful bits I had left here. I can stay for the moment. Okay, furnace is empty. So yeah, so enchanted up, got going, eventually got fortune so I could mine more diamonds. Then let's just sleep. And I'll just show you this area after I've slept and picked up. I don't know why I pick up these saplings, I really don't need them anymore, but we'll sleep and I will switch over to my camera to just show you the area. Right, so here we are on my camera cam. So this is the area where my main base is going to be. I'm going to be building it with Magoo and I think Billy Blob. So here we are in a swamp, as you can guess. So we have a witch farm. Well, we don't have a farm yet, we have a witch hut. And if we fly over this way, you can see we have one just there. And if we fly a little bit further over here, you find there is a witch hut there. That's not the witch hut we're using, ignore that one, that's a spare witch hut. If we fly this way, we can see a witch hut on the left and one on the right. So from about this position, maybe, yes, we can see all four. So this will be the center of our world. This all around here will be removed. And then we have, the witch huts. So yeah, this is the main aim of this season. And this season is being hosted by Aim to Game servers, which is epic. There are links in the description to them and some offers. So yeah, so it's pretty untouched at the moment. The only bit we've done is my small starter hovel, which even that I'll be taking down most of it soon, and we'll probably keep. Oh, didn't want to go underground because that looks awful. The enchanting room and stuff we're going to keep for a while over here. So that's the area, and that's what the bulk of the work will be this season. Right, so back onto the real world. From here, I then ventured off into the nether. Where, other than the noise, I built the most epic, prettiest path possible in the nether. And it was scary because it's almost entirely over lava. In fact, I think it would have been all over Lava Lake, basically, but I did an extra dog leg just so I could go through this netherrack bit. Right, so after a little run in the nether, we get to this very beautiful portal room where I created, or started, the mining outpost. So this is basically a starter area. Magoo's come out here now and is doing stuff here also. Basically, we needed somewhere near a desert because we are going to need a lot of sand for all the work we intend to do in the, whatever it's called, in the witch hut place. So we've started to remove the desert slowly and yeah, uncovered a village, which yeah, I didn't get my villagers from there. I got them down the river, round the coast for about a 20-minute boat ride, and then discovered they are here already. But never mind. So yes, this is mining outpost for deserting, and the basic setup we have here is this is where I brought in my villagers. Just down here, bred them up in this little pen, had a bunch of doors in here. Then from there, I could transfer them here to create an iron farm. Oh, and one sheep, I need to get some more. One day. Right, so yeah, iron farm, let's quickly go in there. Right, this is my iron farm. I've built this design on a few other things. And here we have our villagers. So on each side we have 4 villagers. So that gives us 4, 8, 16 villagers in total on this iron farm. I know you only need 10, but I'm using this as a breeder also. So if I put on boundary boxes. Right, villagers are squeezed in between cobble wall fence posts and panes of glass, standing just about on a cobble wall. This means when they have the babies, they will drop straight down and not get caught here. Also, as you see, they don't have to bounce off each other because they just basically stand still. And yet they're close enough to breed. So I fed these earlier, so which is why all the hearts. There was a baby falling. Look at that. 10 hitboxes off again. Yeah, so he's going down there. So this is how I breed them up. I come up here and throw them bread, like so. This is obviously steak, and then they can pick it up from there. You have to sometimes stand a little bit further back, so you sort of aim to just put it on that big block. They pick that up, share it between them. They don't ever drop food. I've tested numerous times. And then they'll have babies. What I tend to do is come along here and throw half a stack of bread to each pair. So half a stack of bread is basically 32. 30 will give you 5 babies. Because of you need 3 bread per villager in order to produce a baby. And the babies then fall down below. So how do we get out of here? Right, and also these are quite handy because you can, because of the size of their hitbox, if I show it back, it actually goes below their feet. If you want to trade with them, you can. We've got a villager in here somewhere with mending, but we've got one that's slightly better trade elsewhere. So you can still trade with them like this as well. And we come out of here. Right, see, I manually feed them up when I want, because if I give all of these 16, well, half a stack between the pair, so if basically 4 whole stacks of bread get spread out between all the villagers, they will then produce roughly 80 babies from that. Obviously in phases, doesn't all happen at once. What else was I going to look down here? Okay, let's carry on with the villagers as we're talking about them. So we go down, around. We can have a look here. This is the collection system for the iron farm. Very simple, just into 2 chests. And up here is where the villagers are, so the babies fall down here, go along these water streams. There's another water stream going all the way along there. Hello Golem, welcome. And from there they go, I think it's under here, to here. So I bred some up earlier, so I will need to sort them soon. They come to my sorting machine, where we have, for example, a weaponsmith. I don't always unlock weaponsmiths, but we will quickly have a go, see if he's got nice weapons. Oh, and you don't want to do that. Right, let's try that again. Right, so we go that, get 1 emerald, take our hand back so it doesn't drop. Come on, there you are, Star. So he's unlocked his trades now, and today we get a fire aspect 1 and a rubbish axe. So we go. You are the weakest thing. Goodbye. And he goes away. Like magic. And then another one arrives. Hello, Nitwit. Goodbye. And just like that, you see, trapdoor comes up and they just vanish. Cartographer, you're like a librarian that's no good. Let's do one more. I won't be doing this for too long. Hello. Who are you? Armourer. Yeah, goodbye. I do have quite fun sometimes. And yeah, so these will keep coming in. This minecart pulls them out the corner, and they come here, and I just say goodbye. Let's watch the minecart. There you are. Who are you? A toolsmith. I'll probably open him up. So I just tend to lock them off. Makes me feel safer. Probably makes no difference. Then along here are my villagers where we want to trade. Kept safe. This one's the mending villager. I'm still need to build some more pods for them here. So when they come round, they come up here, around the corner, come along here till they've got a rail track that will go in their direction, and it takes you this way. They then land on the pressure plate, staying in their minecart. That then activates the redstone, which turns this into one of them. Very simple, very easy, quite small. This is bindings of the redstone for the sorting system. Up here is minecart. So if we reject them, they come down here. They get to this one. They have a look down here, and yeah. And then carrying on round, the minecart comes back and up here, and onto a cactus, into the hopper, back into the chest, and you know, back in the dispenser, or drop dispenser, which is down here. So we always have another one coming through. Hopefully until we run out of minecarts. They then drop down here to be sorted. That's no simple way back. Run. Almost like this wasn't designed for interaction with the player. So this eventually will all be closed off, but at the moment, just to check things are working and other things that I'm building. So that is villagers. They can be fun, also a bit of a pain. There's a storage room. So here is my AFK fish farm. Right, I built this here just because I needed one. As soon as I had the resources, I built it out of the desert because I wanted rain, and I didn't think about the fact that savannas also don't rain. So this, I believe, is a savanna biome. So yeah, so this is in the way now. It needs to be knocked down. Let's see if the door open. I need to clear out the chest from here, because this is going to be a staircase down, so this needs to go. I have since built some more AFK fish farms, a pair of them. There is a wild AFK Magoo doing some beautiful fishing, and this is a second one, and this time I actually built them in the right place, and they are in the river biome, so we can get rain here, and rain falling on the water increases the drop rates of the farm. So I have a bit of stuff here. Underneath these pair we have a sorting system, so both farms combine into one. Comes down here, non-stackable items get sorted to the right, stackable items to the left. So along here we have things like salmon, ink sacs, oh I did click on it right, name tags, leather, shrimp wire hooks, pufferfish, and it goes on, and then it overflows into lava for things like raw fish, or raw cod as it's now called. This is what we're truly interested in, which is the non-stackable items. So if we look in one of these, we'll see we have a bunch of enchanted books. So we go through this, pull out the books that we want. Also, Tangible is nice. Predominantly mending obviously is the most important. And what have we got? Anything really exciting? No. But yeah, I mean, there's lots of enchants. So we go through, pull out the enchants we want. Once we have a few more in stock, so to say, we'll probably just be looking for mending books, and then we store them in here. So we have things like Aggro Affinity, Bane of Pointlessness, Blast Protection, Curse of Pointlessness. Efficiency, we have quite a lot. It's quite an important one. Fortune is nice, quite important. Looting, I think we're really short of. Yeah, just a couple of 2s. Normally only keep top level enchants, but looting's a good one. Mending, we have some mending books. Special are where you get like a really cool book. Like this one is perfect for a sword, if you want knockback at least, because you can have sharpness 4, knockback, fire, aspect, and looting all on one book. Then we go on for the rest of the alphabet of enchants, all the way up to unbreaking. Then, because I just copied the list from the wiki, you then find that the 4 new ones were added on the bottom and not put in alphabetical order. So I just did the same. Then we have some saddles, which will be enough probably forever. We have some perfect fishing rods, pick them up occasionally, take out a few decent bows when we see them, so we've got stock, and a few water bottles, probably more than we'll ever need. So then up back here, don't know why I do that with the trapdoor, pull it up in here. Right, okay, that's about it, I think, for this episode. A few more bits around here to show you, which I will in the next one. I need to get on and remove this fish farm because it's in my way. And yeah, so back up to the top. A quick look around here after sleeping. Oh, wasn't too long. Right, okay, so yeah, we've got another portal, got our iron farm. We have some sugarcane, which I need to harvest. And behind the sugarcane we have wheat fields, potatoes, carrots, and we have our melon farm. I like manual melon farms because I don't have to craft up the melons, because as long as you use a silk touch axe, then it's nice like that. And it's pretty quick to harvest quite a lot. You just have to do it quite often. Where was that mob? He's over there. Stand still, zombie. Arrow to the face. Okay, that killed him. Oh, more melons. Get out of my way. I'll just pick up a couple of bits off the floor. Yes, we have melons. We have some netherwort. We have just a few cactus. Got an automatic one of them. And we have just some space for some trees to grow, because, you know, wood, always need wood. This is the chimney from my fish farm that I'm going to remove, and there are some more fish farm chimneys over there to stop mobs jumping down on your head while you're AFK. So that is finally it for this. This is also very handy as infinite water source. The edge of my house farm is what I tend to use because the river's all the way over there. Right, so that's it for this episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you really like it. Please comment below. I'd love to see and hear your feedback. So it's goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from that AFK Magoo. Goodbye.